If you're thinking about moving to Tampa, Florida, and you want to know more about where the who's who lives, stay tuned as we're going to concentrate on one of Tampa's most affluent neighborhoods, and we're getting after it
right now.
If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to get those market updates on Tampa Bay.
My name is Debbie Diaz, and this is Andres Diaz with the Diaz Group. And we get calls, texts, emails every day from people just like you, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tampa, Florida. So here we are standing on Bayshore Boulevard, which is home to the longest continuous sidewalk in the world. Bayshore Boulevard, the sidewalk spans across 4.5 miles of, again, continuous sidewalk, which makes it amazing for biking, hiking, and just walking. We're pretty much standing on, like Andres said, affluent row. The homes behind us and all around us are going to be anywhere in the upwards of the $1 million range. Today we're going to touch on Davis Island, which is exactly what you're seeing on the screen. It is an island of amazing homes, condos, and apartments. And in total, there's about 10,000 plus livable units on this island. So you're going to have a mixture again of condos, apartments, and homes. And again, about 10,000 units on that island. Directly behind us is going to be Tampa General Hospital, which is located on Davis Island, and it happens to be where I was born way back when in the early 1970s. So let's get onto the island and check it out and see what it has to offer.
Let's go. So here we are in Davis Islands. Yes, it's Davis Islands. It was originally 3 different islands. When they built the airport, there's a little small private airport in the back, Peter O'Knight. When they built that airport, they closed down one of the canals, filled that up for to make a landing room and the strip. What do they call that?
Airstrip.
Airstrip. And they closed that down and made it 2 islands. So we are currently in Davis Islands. This area here behind us is known as the Village. And this is where you're going to have a few different restaurants,
yep.
Nail salon.
Right here on Davis Boulevard, you will have a nice variety of, there's Thai, Mexican, island pizza,
little bars,
Irish pub. I mean, everything that you would need for just walking and grabbing dinner and a quick bite. If you wanted to take the golf cart with the kiddos and have some ice cream.
You actually see a lot of golf carts in the area, especially on the weekends. A lot of golf carts, a lot of bicycle riding. There's an asphalt trail, I believe, just over a mile long where you can go on jogs and ride bikes.
Oh, I feel like it's longer than that.
For you. But the homes here are going to range anywhere from starting at about $1 million and going up to about
14 million was the last one that I saw.
$14 million. So it's an absolute beautiful island, a lot of different architectural styles. As you can see on the drive-in, there's a lot of older type apartments.
Oh yeah, because Davis Island is old.
Yeah.
The hospital, like I said, Tampa General, I was born there back in the 1970s, and obviously this island was here long before that. But touching back on that hospital, Tampa General is one of the nation's top hospitals. Number 1 actually for Florida. It's a level 1 pediatric and adult trauma center. So you will, I want to say that I read it services over 28 different counties. So if you are in like a serious fire needing burn unit, they fly the medevacs, they go up to 28 counties flying in people to this level 1 hospital. We actually had our best friends delivered quintuplets, 5 babies. Nobody wanted to touch them. they were here at Tampa General Hospital.
Little tidbit, I
about
did my hours there for EMT school many, many moons ago. So it is also
a very old hospital.
it's also a teaching hospital, which is really neat. It's state of the art. I mean, it's a fantastic hospital.
It is also world renowned for organ transplant. My mom and brother actually did a kidney transplant there about 13 years ago. And it is, again, just a really amazing hospital, teaching hospital, and highly sought after. So if you're a doctor, therapist, nurse, you'll see a lot of them here on the island, and they can easily hop onto a scooter, grab an e-bike or a regular bike, or jog into work. And you'll see that definitely around.
So proximity to downtown is basically just over the bridge. You're in downtown Tampa. We started the video off on Bayshore, so you're that close, just across the bridge from Bayshore in South Tampa.
Yeah.
You're probably, what, 20 minutes to the airport?
Yeah, I would say about 20 minutes to the airport, because International Plaza is 20 minutes from here, and that's the mall that's right next to the airport. So as you can see, shopping, dining, airport, downtown, all of that is within reason.
And here's one of our what we see quite often here, which is going to be the little golf cart.
Right, and that just actually came into the picture not too long ago. I want to say maybe like in 2017, 18 is when golf carts were permitted on the island. Now you can't get off of the island and go to Harbor Island or downtown or anything in the golf cart. They have to stay here on the island.
And there's also the rental scooters and bikes and things like that on the island, so it's very pet friendly as well.
Yeah.
So
if you are one that has a Cessna or a smaller plane and you don't want to live in one of those fly in, fly out type home communities, Davis Island has Peter O'Knight, where it does have a small private airport down at the very end. And we'll go by that in a minute just so that you could see the area. But you could definitely house your plane there and live right here on the island and be very close by.
Baseball fields, recreational areas. The island basically has everything on it.
It does. Late 70s, when I was little, this happened to be a place where I probably frequented at least 3 times a week. If you've seen the other videos, I am an avid fishing person. I love to fish, but we grew up fishing here on the canals. My brother and I, we also had a sailboat down at the very end when my brother and I learned how to sail, learned how to do the rudder and the masts and all that. So you can see that there's a lot going on around here. Baseball park for the kiddos, dog park down at the beaches. But again, we're going to go by those areas and show you what all you can do on Davis Island.
And then another tidbit before we go show you the homes, if you'll notice the streets are going to be in almost alphabetical order. They're going to start with A in the northern part of the island and come on down. So kind of neat. Very, very, very
well planned,
beautiful island. And let's go check out some homes.
All right, let's go. So we are at our first stop, and the home directly behind me is actually the cheapest home on the market as of today in October 2023. It is listed for $1 million. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, just over 1,300 square feet, and it was built in 1972. All the homes we're going to showcase today are owner occupied, so we're not going to be going into any of the properties. But we wanted to give you an idea of what you can get here on Davis Island at the lowest price point. You'll notice some smaller homes, larger homes, condos and apartments. And the newest thing now is people coming in and buying these smaller type homes, tearing them down and building just huge monstrosity mansions. So that's what you're gonna see, like the home right next door, massive house next to this little 1,300 square foot house. So this gives you an idea where you can start off. in Davis Island at $1 million. The home behind me is currently on the market at $1.574. So this is a larger home. It is just over 3,100 square feet. It features 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms with a 3-car garage. There is a swimming pool with this house, so that also is a plus when you're shopping for Florida homes, because everybody's looking for that swimming pool. So again, what you can get for $1.574 on Davis Island, 3-bedroom, 4-bath home with a swimming pool, just over 3,100 square feet. This is our 3rd stop here in Davis Island, and the home behind me is a monstrosity. It is huge. It's currently on the market for $2.7 million, and it features 5 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms. It is 4,546 square feet, and it was built in 2008. The home has that Spanish architect detail. It does have a private pool, and it sits on a nice corner lot, so you are getting a lot of nice mature landscaping and a yard to play in. So again, this is what you can get on Davis Island for $2.7 million. A 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath home that is just over 4,500 square feet. Now, if you are one that is looking for that zero maintenance, carefree lifestyle, Davis Island just put up some new townhomes directly behind me. There are 2 available in this building. They are 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and just over 4,300 square feet. They are currently on the market for $2.99999. So for right under $3 million, you could get yourself a townhome here on Davis Island. So no lawn to keep, no worrying about painting the building, repairing the roof. It is going to be a maintenance-free townhome. So again, for $3 million, you can get a brand new, never lived in townhome right here on Davis Island.
Thank you so much for joining us on our tour of homes of Davis Islands. We are here at Peter O. Knight Airport. It is it's a private airport, I believe. It's a private airport, lots of little Cessnas and private, very nice little private jets. Yep. And then across from us, there's also the Davis Island Yacht Club,
which is where I was saying when my brother and I were younger, we took some sailing lessons out of here. And it's kind of neat because it's kind of like a little lagoon. We are at the very, very tip, the very end of Davis Island. So kind of, again, neat because it's a private little lagoon, so we couldn't get lost that bad. But this is an amazing spot if you are wanting to come ride bikes.
We actually rode bikes here this weekend.
Yes.
And the little benches right behind us and the park right behind us.
Picnicking
There was a lot of picnicking going on because the weather was absolutely beautiful. So this is where you could take that 1.3 mile, 1.5 mile trail of asphalt on a ride.
Right behind the airport, over, you could see right there where the Port of Tampa is. On that opposite side, there is some dog beaches over there. So if you want to let Fido swim out there, you can do that as well. And if you wanted to just go hang out in some white sand just on the beginning portion of the yacht club, there's some area down there too where you can go lay out, catch some rays, and
have a
great
seaplane
time
there behind us.
Yeah, pretty neat. I was wondering how it got in. It didn't fly in. It actually came down a boat ramp.
Down the ramp. So
some things that I wanted to touch on. This zip code is known for a really amazing school district, which has been highly sought after since before we even came onto this earth. But Plant High School, yes. If you're looking to be in the Plant High School district, that is what Davis Island is zoned for. If you are one that loves pirates,
Gasparilla.
Gasparilla. This is such an active area. Once a year, Tampa Bay area, we have a pirate fest called Gasparilla.
The invasion of Gaspar.
Yes. So right over there by Tampa General Hospital, you'll see the pirate ships come in. The pirates take over. They actually take the key from the city mayor. And it's just a fun time.
So talk about the mayor. Davis Island, again, it's the island of the affluent, right? Some of the people that you may recognize that lived on the island, one was ex-mayor Bob Buckhorn.
And Greco.
Dick Greco's lived here as well. Okay.
Lots of athletes.
Vinny LeCavalier, Steven Stamkos, Tino Martinez.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady lived here. Derek Jeter.
Yep.
So
Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Lots of
the who's who.
yes, the who's who. Another thing that I did want to touch on is obviously when you're living on an island surrounded by water, keep in mind you're gonna be in a flood zone. So when they have the mandatory evacuations, this island is going to be one of those.
With that being said, today we just touched on the tip of basically the entry level to the island. We went from 1 million to 3 million, right? The island right now is going all the way up to 14 million.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you're buying a $3 million home, you're okay with flood insurance. So,
but not only flood insurance, you have to be prepared that you could go away for an evacuation and maybe come home to
you could jump on your plane and take off.
a non-existent house or a house that's been flooded. So just keep that in mind when you are considering, obviously, waterfront living.
So again, thank you so much for joining us on our tour of homes in Davis Islands. If you're interested in any of the homes here or anywhere in the Tampa Bay area, please reach out to us. Make sure you like, subscribe, tap the bell for notifications. And if there's anything that you want to see that we haven't touched on, please comment below. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yep, we would love to help you make that smooth move to Tampa, Florida.
See you around town.